You observe it all from a distance, but if ever you once put on the blue dress and veil, or if you were the unbuttoned penitent, or the general's mare, or the country girl tamponade,
me,
or the maid in the pink apron at your service, or the archduchess overpowered by the policeman.
Calm down, Carmen.
I'm not going to go through the whole list, but what that does to a girl's soul. And she's got to use a little irony in self-defense. But no, you don't even want us to talk about it amongst ourselves. You're afraid of a smile, a joke even.
True, I don't know any joking. A giggle or even a smile, it spoils everything. A smile, it means doubt. My clients want somber ceremonies. My house is a severe place. I allow you to play cards.
And don't be surprised when we're sad. Thinking about my daughter.
You're the fairy godmother who comes to visit her with toys and perfumes. She pictures you in heaven. Ah, that's the limit. To think that there's someone for whom my brothel, which is hell, is heaven. It's heaven for your brat. Are you going to make a whore of her too, Lady
Irma?
That's right. I'll leave it to your secret brothel, to your precious pink cat house, to your soulful whorehouse. You think I'm cruel? The rebellion's getting me down too, Carmen. You may not realize it, but I have my moments of fear and panic. Seems to me as if the aim of the rebellion were to capture the royal palace, but to sack my studios. I'm afraid. Yet I've tried everything, even prayer. Like your miraculously healed leper. Have I wounded you?
Twice a week, on Tuesdays and Fridays. I had to be the Immaculate Conception of Lourdes and appear to a bank clerk of the National Provincial. For you, it meant money in the bank and justified your brothel. Whereas for me...
You agreed to it. You didn't seem to mind it.
I was happy.
Well, where's the harm?
I saw the effect I had on my bank clerk. I saw his state of terror, how he'd break out into a sweat. I heard the rattle in his throat.
That'll do. I wonder why he doesn't come here anymore. Maybe the danger? Or maybe his wife found out. No. Maybe he's dead. Attempt my accounts.
Your bookkeeping will never replace my appearing to the bank clerk. You see, everything inside me now yearns for my daughter.
You'll have a hard time getting to her. Before long, that garden will be in your heart.
Still,
the city is full of corpses. All the roads are cut off. The peasants are also going over to the rebels. I wonder why. Contagion? The rebellion is an epidemic. It has the same fatal and sacred character. In any case, we're going to find ourselves more and more isolated. The rebels have it in for the clergy, for the army, for the magistracy, and for me, Irma, a bawd, a madam of a whorehouse. And you'll be killed, disemboweled, and your daughter will be adopted by some virtuous rebel. And that's what's in store for all of us.
Studio 24, chamber on the set.
What's going on?
Foreign Legion?
Yes, this is that prisoner of war, and, Rachel, right, that idiot, she always pushes him too hard. Yes, oh, what an idea, having yourself shot at as if by a firing squad. Oh, but Rachel seems to be taking care of him. Oh, she seems to be crying for him. That's right, baby. That's right. Shower him with your tears. Oh, it's he has a happy look.
My, he seemed to like it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he wants to alter his scenario and that starting today he's going to die in the military hospital, tucked in by his nurse. Another uniform to buy, always expenses.
But he's married, is he not?
Most of them are.
When they're with their wives, whom they love, do they keep a tiny, small-scale version of their rebels in a row?
Carmen!
You hear? You hear? They're out to get me.
All the same, it must be nice in a real house.
God, who knows?
Look, I can do something for you. I did promise it to Regina, but I offer it to you, if you want it, of course. Someone rang me up yesterday asking for, a of Saint Teresa. Now, obviously, it's a come down from the Immaculate Conception to Saint Teresa, but it's not bad either. Well, what do you say? I offer it to you. It's for a banker. Very clean, not demanding. And I offer it to you if the rebels are crushed naturally.
I liked my dress and veil and rose bush.
There's a rose bush in the Saint Teresa, too. Think it over.
What'll the authentic detail be?
The ring. He's got it all worked out. That every nun wears a ring as a bride of God. That's how he'll know. That's how he'll know he's dealing with a real nun.
You're so kind, madam.
So kind.
I wasn't being ironic. The thing to be said for your house is that it brings consolation. You set up and prepare your secret theaters. You've got your feet on the ground. The proof is that you rake in the money, whereas their awakening must be brutal.
Luckily for me.
No sooner is it finished than it starts all over again. And always the same adventure. They like it never to end.
Yes. You missed the entire point, Carmen. When it's over, their minds are clear. I can tell from their eyes. Suddenly, they understand mathematics. They love their children and their country, just like you.
I'm the daughter of a high-ranking top.
Yes, you are. There's always going to be one in the garage. But keep in mind that judge, general, and bishop in real life, they too love their children. Afterwards. Well, may I say something very tender? Every madam always, traditionally, has a slight partiality for one of her young ladies.
I noticed it too, madam.
I have a strange feeling, Carmen. I call myself with great precision a keeper of a gaudy house. Darling, when secretly in silence, I repeat to myself silently, you're God, a model of a whorehouse. Darling, everything flies off. Candles, mirrors, chandeliers, carpets, carriages, and my famous studios. The studio known as the Hay Studio, hung with rustic scenes. The studio of the hangings splattered with blood and tears. The throne room studio, draped in velvet with the fleur de lis palette. Oh, but I was forgetting. The studio of the beggars and the tramps, where filth and poverty are magnified. To continue girls, studios, lace, and chandeliers. But I was forgetting again. The most beautiful of all. Ultimate adornment. Crown of the edifice. The construction of it is ever completed. I speak of the funeral studio, adorned with marble urns. My studio of solemn death. A mausoleum studio.
How well you speak.
I went to elementary school.
I'm one of your whores, madam, or one of your best. I boast of it. In the course of an evening,
I'm more of your faith, darling. But you're right to extol in your profession and glory in it. Make it shine, let it illuminate you. If that's the only thing you have. Cigarettes, darling. Cigarettes.
It seems to be lit.
Who knew? It doesn't seem to be smoking right either. But, I'm sure it's too far Oh, my girls. But the one who might bestow all my tenderness to. Oh, yeah. Calm down, Carmen. It's not opium, honey, yeah. Do you want some vodka and peach juice?
I don't think so.
No? Not a good idea? Okay. You're not only the purest jewel of all my girls, but the one who might bestow all my tenderness to. But stay with me. You wouldn't dare leave me when everything is cracking up everywhere. Death! It's at my door! It's my window! You hear it?
He's fighting bravely.
And the rebels even more bravely. So they're out to get me, and there are no men in the house.
There's Arthur.
Are you trying to be funny? He's no man, he's my freaking stage prop. Besides, when he's done, I'll go send him up for George. But this way, honey.
Assuming the worst.
The rebels win, I'm a goner. They're workers without an imagination. Prudish and maybe even chaste.
I won't take them long to get used to debauchery. Just wait till they get on the bar.
You're wrong. Or else they won't let themselves get bored. I'm the one who's most exposed. For you, it's different. In every revolution, there's a whore who sings an anthem and is virginified. Yeah, that'll be you. And others, they'll bring water for the dying to drink. And afterwards, they'll marry you off. Would you like to get married, Carmen?
With orange blossoms and tulips?
Wonderful. You getting married means masquerading. Darling, you certainly are one of us.
No. I can't imagine her getting married either. Besides, what they're really dreaming of doing to us is murdering us. Yes. We'll have a lovely death, Carmen. Terrible and sumptuous. They'll break into my studios, tear the brocades, and slit our throats.
No, they'll take pity.
No, they won't! And you ought to wish for any other kind of end. You're thinking of leaving.
But Madame Irma, if I wanted to be elsewhere, you know very well why.
Your daughter is dead.
No, you still...
Whether dead or alive, your daughter is dead.
Think of the charming grave adorned with daisies and artificial wreaths at the far end of the garden. And that garden in your heart where you'll be able to look after it.
I would have loved to have seen her.
You'll keep her image in the image of a garden, and that garden in your heart under the flaming robe of Saint Teresa.
And you hesitate?
I offer you the finest of death, and you hesitate?
Are you a coward?
You know very well I'm devoted to you.
I'll teach you figures. The wonderful nights we'll spend together calligraphy.
The war is raging. You said yourself it's the horde.
The horde.
Well, we have our cohorts,
Our army.
our hosts,
legions.
battalions,
Vessels.
heralds,
Clarions.
trumpets,
Colors.
streamers,
Standards.
hammers.
To lead us to catastrophe. Death.
It's certain death, Carmen.
But with what speed? And with what dash? Unless George is still all powerful and he can come through the horde to come and save us. Yeah. Come and dress me.
What are you wearing?
The suit, what else? Hurry up, Carmen, I don't have all day. Skirts. Yeah, but you have to dress me first, you know, that's what makes the whole... Any news about Chantal?
Madam,
Chantal, that stupid little whore who laughed.
question all the girls. Rosina, Liane, Florence. There's no news about Chantal.
She
They
wouldn't have...
don't even know whether she's still alive.
Right. You wouldn't have any scruples about it, would you?
Not at all. Entering a brothel means rejecting the world. Here I am, and here I stay. Your mirrors and orders and the passions of my reality. What jewels are you wearing?
They're on the night table there. My jewels. They're the only real things I have. I feel everything else is a sham. I have my jewels as others have, you know, girls and gardens. You're hesitating. Who's double crossing? Who's double crossing?
The girls don't mistrust me.
Huh?
I collect their little report. I pass it on to you. You pass it on to the police. Me, I know nothing.
Precious, give me a handkerchief. Oh, it's him.
up. He's pooped 2 sessions in half an hour. Besides shooting in the street, I wonder whether he'll get back from his hotel. Minus rates you. Minus judges you. Cerberus you. How's this chief of police alive?
You went easy, I hope. Last time the poor girl was laid up for 2 days.
Don't pull that kind-hearted forced upon me. Was last time and tonight she got what was coming to her. Was in dough and in butter. Right out of the light. So like her, she's scratched on her back. So I scrapped it.
At least you don't get any pleasure out of it.
Not with her. You're my only love. And a job's a job. I'm conscientious about my work.
I'm not jealous of the girl, but I wouldn't want you to disable the personnel. It's getting harder and harder to replace.
One time, I got purple marks on her back, you see, like this with the purple plate. But it didn't work. So the guy inspects her when she arrives and insists I deliver her in good shape.
Hey, who gave you permission? I took her slippers, darling.
What's an illusion, more or less? I thought I was doing the right thing. But don't worry, now I get her whipped, flagellate, she screams and he crawls.
What?
No, it's not like that, come on. Sorry. Now I get her whipped, flagellate, and she screams and he crawls.
Well, see to it she doesn't scream so loud. The house is being watched.
Yes, the radio has just announced that the whole north part of town was taken last night. The judge wants to hear screaming. Bishop is less dangerous. He's content with pardoning sins.
Neither he gets pleasure out of pardoning, he expects you to commit them. No. The best of the lot is the one you tie up, whip, spank, sue. And then he snores.
Who punishes him? You? Do you give him your rest?
I do my job right, and in any case, Mrs. Arthur, you're wearing an outfit that doesn't allow joking. The pimp wears a grin, never a smile.
She's right.
How much did you take in today?
Carmen and I haven't finished the accounts.
But I have. According to my calculation, it runs to a good 200.
What's possible? In any case, don't worry, I don't cheat.
I believe you, my love. I can help it. Figures, they arrange themselves in my head like this, yes. 200. What? Rebellion, shooting, crosshair, vague showers of shit. Nothing stops them. On the contrary, people are chipping themselves in the streets. The joint's being watched. But ours the same. They keep a child in. As for me, I've got you right at home. Otherwise,
You'd be cowering in a cellar, paralyzed with fear?
I do as the others do, my love. I'm ready to be saved by the chief of police. You don't forget another percentage, no?
I give you what you need.
Yes, you give me what you need, yes. Oh, well, yes. I ordered the silk blouse. And you want to know in what kind of silk and in what color? In the blue silk of your blouse. It's so beautiful, yes.
Okay, cut it, not in front of Carmen.
Then it's okay?
Yes.
How much should I get?
We'll see. We haven't finished the accounts and it'll be as much as I can, but for the moment you've absolutely got to go meet George.
I think your pardon, my beloved.
To go meet Mr. George. Monsieur George, to police headquarters, and to let him know that I'm relying only on him.
You're kidding, I hope.
The tone of my last remark should answer your question. I'm no longer playing, or if you like, not the same role. And there's no longer any need for you to play the mean, soft-hearted pimp. Now, do as I tell you. But first, take the atomizer. Carmen, give it to me. And on your knees.
Oh, my. I'm sorry. In the streets or by myself? What?
I can't remain unprotected. The chief of police should have been here a half hour ago.
But I'm here. I'm here to protect you.
The chief of police! He should have been here a half hour ago. I can't remain unprotected. I have to defend my girls, my studios, my jewels.
But it's hailing. They're shooting. And besides, I got the stuff to stay here to go walking through the corridors and to look at myself in your mirrors to see I'm going to see me dressed up as a pimp. All I've got to protect me is the silk.
Let me have my...
What am I supposed to do?
Nothing. You're to remain motionless. And you'll be buried. You'll be able to rest.
Because, yes, I'm the one who... Who's the client? Someone new?
A very important person. Now stop asking questions and get going.
But don't I get a kiss like...
When we come back, if we come back.
Carmen, stay. I like having you around. That's for the gigolo. Let him find you.
Put your hand here. I'm all tense. I'm still wrought up. I knew you were on your way, which meant you were in danger. I waited for you all to tremble while perfuming myself.
All right, that'll do. Let's cut the comedy. The situation's getting more and more serious. It's not desperate, but it will be before long. The palace is surrounded. The queen's in hiding. The city. It's a miracle I got through. The city's being ravaged by fire and sword. Out there, the rebellion is tragic and joyous. Whereas in this house, everything is dying a slow death. So, today's my day. By tonight, I'll be in the grave, or on a pedestal. So whether I love you or desire you is unimportant. How are things going at the moment?
Marvelously, I had some great performances.
What kind?
Carmen has a talent for description. Ask her.
Tell me, Carmen. Still,
Yes, sir. Still the pillars of the empire. Judge, the general.
our allegories are talking weapons, but is there also...
Has every week a new theme. This week it's the baby who gets tucked in, spanked, cried, and it's cuddled.
Fine, but there must also
He's
be...
very sad, sir.
Is that all?
He's very charming when you unswaddle him.
Are you pulling my leg, Carmen? I'm asking you whether I'm in it.
Whether you're in it.
You're not in it.
Not yet. Well, yes or no? Is there a simulation where...
Simulation.
You idiot, yes! An impersonation of the chief of police!
The time's not right. My dear, your function isn't noble enough to offer dreamers an image that will console them. Perhaps because it lacks illustrious ancestors? No, my dear fellow, you have to resign to the fact that your image does not conform to the liturgies of the brothel.
Well, who's represented in them?
You know.
No, I don't have...
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I,
Yeah, you like.
No! No! The remotest idea, the bare suggestion that you want.
I know you do what you can. You try hatred and love, but glory gives you the cold shoulder. You must keep killing George.
I do what I can, I assure you. People fear me more and more.
Not enough. You must plunge into darkness, into shit and blood. You must kill whatever remains of our love.
Everything is dead.
You're raving. Or else you really do expect to build an empire, in which case you're raving.
Yes, my dear. I wish to build an empire, so that one day the empire will build me.
A tomb?
But after all, why not? What do you think of the idea?
Don't you want to merge your life with one long funeral, sir?
Is life anything else? People claim our house sends them to death!
Someone's opening the door. Yes.
problem, and that's Chantal. She's on the other side, and she lit out. But before she did, she confided in Carmen. Carmen's no fool.
Well, who tipped her off?
Roger, the plumber. He leads the rebellion, you know.
Splendid. The rebellion is riding high. Soon it will move out of this world.
Yes. It's driven by a great passion.
As usual, you're going to bring up our passion.
No, not our passion, but the time when we loved each other.
Well, would you like to give a historical account of it and deliver a eulogy? Do you think my visits would have any less zest if you didn't flavor them with the memory of a pretended innocence?
Question of tenderness, George!
It's too late!
I know that I loved you!
It's too late. What about Arthur?
It was you who forced him on me. You insisted on there being a man here against my better judgment in a domain that should remain virgin. You fool, don't laugh. Virgin, that is sterile. But no, you wanted a pillar, a phallus, a shaft, an upright bulk. Well, it's here. You saw with that hunk of congested meat that milks out with the wrestlers of the French accent was très horrible. But no, you wanted him here. You stupidly forced him on me because you found yourself aging.
Be still.
And you relaxed her through Arthur! I have no illusions, I'm his man, and he relies on me. But I need a rugged, shop-window dummy hanging onto my skirts because he's my body, as it were, but set beside me.
Well, what if I were jealous?
Of that big doll made up as a pimp? You're kidding, right? But the spectacle of me under the spectacle of that magnificent body never used to bother you. Let me repeat.
And don't blubber or I'll break your jaw and send your joint up in smoke. I'll set fire to your hair and bush, and I'll turn you loose. I'll light up the town with blazing hordes. Do you think I'm capable of it?
Yes! Oh, yes, darling!
Well, what about Arthur?
He'll be dead this evening.
Dead? You mean really dead?
Come, George. The way one dies here.
Indeed.
Look, Studio 17! Late! Hurry up! No, wait. Madam, the Queen's envoy is in the drawing room. Okay.
You managed to get through?
Darling, what's the matter? Are you hurt? Speak!
I'm trying to get to police headquarters. Impossible. The city is lit up with fires and the rebels are in control practically everywhere. I don't think you will be able to make it back, sir. I tried to reach the Palais Royal and I saw the Count Chamberlain. He said he would try to come. Yes, try to come. And my ancestors shook my hands like this, yes. The women are the most crazy people about the urging the men to kill and to loot. But what was most awful was a girl.
In short, I'm stuck in the whorehouse. That means I have to act from the whorehouse.
Can it be that everything's slipping away? Slipping between my fingers? I still have my jewels, my pearls, and perhaps not for long my song.
Madam Irma, if the house is to be blown up, is St. Teresa's pastor still in the closet?
At the left. Carmen! First, have Arthur removed. I'm going to receive the Queen's envoy.